from the get-go. I mean, the fans and everybody else. I mean, it was, about as emotional a game in the first inning as I've ever seen, I think. But yeah, I think we wanted to prove something tonight from that standpoint, and there's been a lot of talk, I think, about them winning that series. But I think more than anything, we know what we're about, we know where we're at, and we wanted to come out and win this game, put ourselves, where we want to be tomorrow, and that's in the championship. Human rain delay out there, I think so. When you could get the other guy out in the first inning, and he starts out the game walking a guy. I think it gives you a big advantage right away. Our guys had to follow through and do what it took to take advantage of that, and they did a great job of that. But they were so locked in. I think the players were just the way they've been, pretty much. I don't think they were any more hyped or anything else. I think they stayed pretty even keel. They had fun, but they've been having fun. Well, Casey's, what makes Casey special is he's an unbelievable competitor, and he's an unbelievable preparer, I guess. His preparation for every single time he pitches all week long is the same, and he does it right, and he gets after it, and he's always ready to pitch. And but I think he's a guy who steps up in big situations. I had a scout tell me his fastball's up to 94 mile an hour tonight. For a guy his size, that's throwing it pretty good. And he's been, he's been 80, 88 to 91, touched 92 a bunch lately. But he's getting everything out of those legs he's got, and he throws all his pitches for strikes. He didn't really use our changeup that much tonight, which is at times, can be his best pitch. But did a great job.
I hate to say that because I believe our guys are very mentally tough, extremely mentally tough team. But yeah, I think it was one of those things like, oh man, what had just happened? It's almost like you didn't realize. It's like before the game even gets started, you put yourself, because that's what we did. We walked 3, hit 1. They didn't get a hit, right? In the first inning. So we basically said, here you go, let's spot you 2 runs, already a very good baseball team. And yeah, I think it did. I hate to say this because we are so tough. We have tough young men that are great kids and great fighters and competitors. But yeah, in all honesty, we're human, and it probably took a little bit of something out of us early. And it took a little while for our guys to get back in. And even Hess, I think that's a tough spot to bring him in. He's not expecting to have to come in the first inning as a reliever. So obviously wish it wouldn't have got off that way.
Well, I didn't have my best game against them last time I faced them. I knew that if I just filled up the zone and kept the ball down, it was going to be a successful night. And we came out and scored. We got 6, and that was awesome. It was big time for us to get the lead early, and I could just settle in and go after it.
It was great to get ahead. Just attacking them early, and it was good. They were struggling, and we battled. It seemed like everybody just battled from the get-go. Just everybody seeing a bunch of pitches and find a way to get on. And we knew we had to come out. Coach said from the beginning, before the game, that you need to get out, somehow find a way and score runs early, and let Doug out a pitch really. And
we didn't play good enough. Bottom line, I tip my hat to them. Don't get me wrong. They got some clutch hits when they needed them, and Delgado was electric. I thought he was outstanding tonight. We saw him earlier in the year and beat him. He came out tonight and wanted to really shove, and he did that. I was impressed. I thought he did a great job. Tip our hat to him. But when you walk 10 and hit 2, allow 12 free bases that way against a good baseball team, odds are heavy you're going to get beat. And that's what happened. And it happened early. We had 10 walks and hit batsmen in the first 5 innings. It's something like that. It was close to that. And so it just doesn't give yourself much of a chance when you allow that many free bags. I mean, I'd be lying to you. First of all, we're going to focus on our game at noon. I mean, EKU's got a heck of a team. They're a good club. Jason does a great job with his guys. So that's the game we are focused on right now. I mean, in all honesty, if we look any further past that, I'm not doing my job as a coach. So obviously, yes, we want to be back in that spot tomorrow at 3:30. But right now, our focus is going to be solely on EKU.